Hi everyone, it's BellaGemaNails, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create this beautifully embellished diamonds and pearls bag. So, if you want to learn how to make this, just keep on watching. Okay, so before I get started with this project, I wanted to show you the loot for today. And I purchased all these items in downtown LA, and they were about $63 or so. So I wanted to show you really quickly the beads that I used for my Disney Princess handbag, and you could see how faceted and beautiful they are. I already wiped them down. I always clean them because hundreds of people touch these. And these were about $5.50. There's 14 to a strand. Or these are 11 to a strand, 14 to a strand. And this one here is $3. And this is just as sparkly. And then you have some that are about $2.75. Then I bought this box of 27 rhinestones. They're clear, but they come across yellow. However, they are 27 pieces for $10, and they are sparkly and gorgeous. I bought some of these embellishments as well because I'm going to be incorporating it into this design, and you can see here some of the charms that I purchased. These are about $1.50 each. You get 3 a piece, 3, 2, this large one for $1.50. Now these are all from Bead Factory in downtown LA, and I also go to Imperial Beads every so often. These are $5.99, and these are nicely faceted as well. I also got more of these rhinestones. These are $2, and you can see how many you get a pack. Sometimes I use them with the metal backings, and other times I just take them apart and use the rhinestone itself because it's very sparkly and beautiful. I bought some smaller beads as well here. These are more for nail designs. These are $2, but you get quite a bit of rhinestones. So just wanted to show you the loot for today. Let's get started with the video. Okay guys, so you're going to be using E6000, and I can't emphasize enough to make sure you wear a mask. I currently have a mask on and work in a ventilated area when using this glue because it's highly toxic. Secondly, you're going to map out the gems the way that you want them, take a picture, and follow the map as per usual. These stones are kind of like a blue-green. They're different from the Disney-inspired handbag that I did, but they look similar in terms of the faceting, but they're different colors, as is the hearts as well. The fun part is puzzling it all together. So just kind of play around with it. The stones will shift, but that's okay. Just play around with it and have fun. So the inspiration for this bag really is diamonds and pearls, basically. You saw my previous design, the Coco Chanel inspired handbag, and I wanted to create one with just embellishments, sparkly embellishments. So that's what we're doing. This process reminds me a little bit of the mirrored purse that I previously did, the lunchbox. I'll post the links below if you haven't seen it, but it isn't as tedious because they're not broken shards of mirror, but it's still like a puzzle. So it's, for me, I love puzzles, so this is very fun, but it may be a lot of work for you guys, but it'll be easier for you once you map it out, take a picture, and then just follow the map. I'm just kind of winging it because I'm used to doing this. Now these are all cut glass, but because they're cut multifaceted. They are very sparkly. And I know you've seen some of these bags, but they're usually designed with acrylic stones. Well, not similar, but you know, embellished bags sometimes have acrylic stones as opposed to actual glass or crystal. And I really prefer the glass or the crystals because they just sparkle so much more. And when you take this out in the sunlight, it gleams. Okay, once you've put the first layer of embellishments, go ahead and let it sit in a somewhat upright position so that the rhinestones don't slide off. Or you could place a little bit of tape over them so that they could stay in place, and then we'll work on the second layer. Guys, I wanted to show you if the glue oozes at any point in time, you could peel it off and then cut it with scissors. Let it dry for about an hour and then peel it off. If you leave it overnight, it'll harden too much. Okay guys, you could see how the first layer looks after it's been drying. It is very sparkly. So that's the first layer of your embellishments. Okay guys, so I stuffed the bag with a towel so that the bag doesn't cave in. These stones are heavy, so I want to make sure I have a firm surface to add the second layer of embellishments. Okay guys, so the next step is adding the floating embellishments. Now, these stones are to be placed on top of the base embellishments just so that they look like they're floating on the bag. And you're going to place them any place that you see that they are easily like deposited, like you have almost like a little divot and space to just easily sit the stone on top of the rest of the embellishments. I'm going to determine placement and then start gluing. But the purpose of this is just because the theme is diamonds and pearls, and so I want to make sure that this bag is embellished and studded out. We are going to move on to these little babies. These are $5.99 in downtown LA. And I will be using these to deposit in certain areas, so just keep on watching. Okay guys, so this is the finished bag, and look at how it sparkles. This bag is blinding in the sunlight, and I want to show you the details of it. So if I flip it this way, you could see all the 3D here. And it looks like all the gemstones and diamonds are just floating because I did the layering effect. So the base and then the second layer were the big chunky stones, and then the little raindrop stones here, just to give it an extra pop of sparkle. And then the outside perimeter of pearls, and I'm going to open it so you can see what it looks like on the under gallery side. And that's where the adhesive is with all the stones, and they are adhered very, very well. They are on solid, even these big chunky ones. These are not going to go anywhere, although you have to be careful with these embellished bags, of course. And then I did line the back side of the bag with pearls. These are artificial pearls, but you can use real pearls. You can use anything, or you don't have to line it at all. I, of course, wanted to do it because the theme is diamonds and pearls. It is such a beautiful bag. This bag does not look like a $30 bag once again. And remember, you can use any pieces from your collection to make your own design. I will be posting the links below to the bag. The embellishments were purchased at a store in downtown LA. If I find something comparable or stones online, which I haven't been able to, but if I do, I'll post them below. Otherwise, I will give you the name and address of the location where I purchased them. If you like videos like this, please make sure that you give this a thumbs up or pop a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.